How would you rate your living in Japan? Can you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'd play pretty highly, maybe 9.
Maybe 9?
Yeah.
By day, of course, it's like clean and nice and like everything's okay. By night, you will see like something, you're like, what the hell is that? Like,
I would say that something that I'm also concerned, which is not very cool, is the rules. They are very strict.
Can you introduce yourself to the audience first?
My name's Matt, and I'm from the UK.
Yeah. So how long have you been here?
I've been here nearly 17 years.
What brought you to Japan in the first place?
Well, I studied design at university,
Yeah.
and we always thought, everybody in my class thought that Japanese design was really, really amazing, so I really wanted to come here. Also, another reason, I went to New Zealand, and
Yeah.
I stopped off on the way to New Zealand
Yeah.
via Osaka in the airport, and I just looked out the airport and I thought, Japan looks an amazing place, so I really wanted to come back.
How would you rate your living in Japan? Can you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd play pretty highly, maybe 9.
Maybe 9?
Yeah.
Maybe you can share maybe like pros and cons to the audience.
Well, I mean, obviously, I work in the English sector. I work
Yeah.
in the university, so there's a lot of work for that
Yeah.
kind of for those sort of people. I just found it quite easy. I mean, it's a very safe country,
Yeah.
and occasionally you do need to have like a lot of Japanese skill, but you can always try and get someone to help you.
Yeah.
So that's very nice. I think just sometimes there are like slight cultural differences.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the language barrier, sometimes things are more difficult,
Yeah.
and you think, oh, at home that would be very easy, but
Yeah.
here it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And the way that sometimes people are a little bit hesitant towards foreigners. I mean, sometimes like foreign people, that when they sit on the train,
Yeah.
sometimes Japanese people won't sit next to us.
Oh,
so-
like a foreigner seat.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because I met a guy. He told me like that. So like there's like a vacant seat
Right.
always
Yeah.
there if you are a foreigner.
Yeah, not always, but
No, no.
yeah, sometimes. Yeah,
Very
yeah,
often?
yeah. You get. I mean, it just depends, really. You know what train you've got. I mean, if it's a packed train, then everyone's gonna sit anywhere.
So does that bother you? I mean,
Not really. I mean, you know, it's what it is. What it is.
what
really.
it is. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no problem.
Because you haven't been here for 17 years, so do you think like Japanese people, they see you as a Japanese, or you always feel like you are a foreigner?
No, I'm completely foreign.
Because your appearance?
Yeah, I think so. Even if I had perfect Japanese, I'd still think that people would think I was foreign, which is fine. That's the way.
But that is very interesting. I mean, you think if you can speak like perfect Japanese, they will still see you as a foreigner just because your appearance?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a lot of my friends who can speak really, their Japanese is very, very good.
Yeah.
They still have this experience, which is fair enough.
For you, is it easy to make a Japanese friend?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, people always are very eager to sort of come up and speak English.
Yeah.
So, and another thing is that I've noticed sometimes when there's a problem with the train,
Yeah.
and I'm looking confused because there's a lot of kanji involved,
Yeah.
then someone will always come up and help me, even just voluntarily. So
kanji,
it's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to share about your life in Japan to people who they maybe want to come to visit Japan like
Please
you?
come.
Yeah.
I mean, my story is I was only going to come for a year, and I'm still here. So it was amazing. So please come and see Japan for yourself. It's an amazing place.
See you guys.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Take care. Thank you so much. Can you introduce yourself to the audience first?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Nicholas. I'm currently studying in Sendai. Now I'm visiting in Tokyo for the week, and I'm 26 years old.
How's your life in Japan so far?
I would say it's pretty strict compared to Finland.
Yeah.
Like they have these unwritten rules that you
Like
don't
a
really.
social rule?
Yeah, like a social rules. Like you really don't know about until you get in here
Yeah.
and live a daily life in here. But other than that, I think that, the Japanese people respect the law really
Yeah.
hard. So the crime rates in here, I would say it's really safe in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't say there's too much different in Finland except the strict rules and the people following them really hard.
How would you rate your living in Japan? Can you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Let me go with 7. Let me go with 7 because I really do enjoy living in Finland.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good place to travel. But for living in here, yeah, it would fit for some people. But I'm more keen to Finland. So
You mentioned about writing social rule. So that is the biggest reason you take out the 3 point.
yeah, I would say that I've talked with the locals and what I've known for the work culture. They work really hard and people are like passing out on the street sometimes because of the overexhaustion of the work.
Really?
Yeah.
In Tokyo?
Yeah, in Tokyo and in Sendai. Yeah, they really do work hard. I'm not against hardworking people, like not anything like that, but I think that's just a bit too much for me.
Yeah, thank you, man. So see you
thank you,
guys.
man.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Bye. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Oh, hi. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Precious. Yes. I'm from Germany actually, like half German, half African, and I'm 27.
In general, how would you rate your living in Japan? Can you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
I will give it an 8, I think.
A solid 8?
Yeah, it's good. Like I say, like it's really nice here. Like Japan, Tokyo at least, it's like amazing. It's really amazing.
Maybe from your experience, can you share different pros and cons?
Yes, I mean, like you can say, like by day, of course, it's like clean and nice and like everything's okay. By night, you will see like something. You're like, what the hell is that? Like, you know, sometimes some people like drunk on the floor. I mean, they will like come to you and like talk to you, like, hey, what's going on? Like, you know. But like by day, they are like just like focused like this, like, you know, straight.
Very serious?
Yes, they're like you know, very focused, like on
very
their
focused,
like, you know, very focused.
More positive,
Like, you know, on their work, go back home and do this and this and that.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, after that they're just like, hey, where you from? You want to drink something? And like,
I think maybe it's a culture thing, right?
yeah, I think that's like the culture too. Like, you know, the culture is like they have to be polite. Like, you know, they have to like be this nice, straight Japanese. Like, you know, like how they are, and then by night, I think
They can be themselves.
yeah, they can be like a little bit more themselves. Like, you know, they can just like go and drink and like and talk a little bit more, but of course, it's still Japan. Like, you know.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, ciao. Fish pass.
Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah. So my name is Adrian. I'm a French student and I'm here in Japan for 2 months doing a research program at the university.
Okay, so how's your life in Japan so far?
It's been very good. Like everything is quite convenient, I would say. Like especially like the typical kombini and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of easy to just get used to anything here in life in general, and the people are very nice. So it's even though I don't speak very good Japanese, I can really talk to people and try to understand them, and they try to help me.
How would you rate your living in Japan? Can you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say 9 because
9,
but
wow.
it's related to the context I'm in Japan. Like I'm a student, I don't have like a hard working life here, which can happen, you know, if you work in a Japanese company. So I don't have that. I just have like the student life, which is very, very pleasant here.
Yeah.
So I can make friends with foreign students and Japanese students. So it's very convenient and cool. But I think it's different if you work here in a Japanese company.
The working culture is very different because they told me like daytime they have one mask, then at night they change their personality.
Yeah.
Because I never work in here, so I don't know. They just told me that.
Yeah, I think it's the thing with the tatemai. You know?
Is that a culture thing?
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. I think it's the fact that people want to appear really nice within each other. So the life is better, but you cannot guess exactly what the person you talk about is really thinking inside. You know?
Because they have to be polite. They
Yeah,
want
exactly.
to be
That's
nice, like appear nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that's why. So sometimes it's cool because everyone seems to be nice with you, and as a foreigner, it's very convenient and cool. But you know, it's sometimes it's it's getting difficult because you want to know more about people and about what they think.
Real thought.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of complicated too. I would say that something that I'm also concerned, which is not very cool, is the rules. They are very strict. So you just have to have this in mind beforehand.
You mean a social rules or
anything related to administration or professional life?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's no flexibility. Like, it's just the rules, and you need to be inside the framework.
You have to follow.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot be just a bit different. You have to follow the rules exactly as they are.
Thanks so much. Yeah. See you guys. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.